Don't. It's not funny. Slow down.
So they give you those beautiful little guides, techniques for independent daily living, following your total hip arthroplasty. Okay, sexual relation. I do not engage in sexual intercourse for 2 weeks and consult my surgeon as to when I can resume sexual activities. That's going to put a real damper on life. That's for sure. Day 3 after my double hip resurfacing, so it's Thursday night. I'm sitting outside the hospital. This is my third time today that I've walked out with my walker. I went down for coffee and to have a chat, and I'm feeling pretty good. Tonight I'm feeling tired because I think I overdid it a little bit. I have zero pain, and right now I've lowered my pain control quite a bit. So everything is looking really great, and I'm looking forward to leaving the hospital tomorrow and going back home, which doesn't mean I'll be back to 100%, but at least I can go back to a more normal life and just feel good about it. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I feel really energized about the whole thing. I mean, it's great. Fantastic. Friday, July 11th, I'm leaving the hospital. I'm officially discharged out of this morning. I don't need to go to rehab. I've been told that everything is fine, so I'm just going straight home, and I'm really happy. Friday morning. I'm just out of the hospital. This is day 4 after my surgeries. It's Friday and I had a surgery on Monday, double hip resurfacing. I feel zero pain. In fact, even the day after, I was in much less pain than I had been before. I can stand upright. My legs are even. They're the same length, which is nice. They were the same before, but it's always nice to remember that they're the same after. And for the next month, I need to have only 50% of my body weight on my legs, which means that I'll be with crutches and a high walker. But I don't care. And I'm really, really happy to be home. This is going to be fantastic, because initially they were saying that I might be as many as a couple of weeks in rehab, and 4 days after, I'm home. So that's I'm doing fantastic, as you can tell. You know, considering I've had a double hip resurfacing on Monday, and they were saying anywhere between 4 and 6 days in the hospital and up to 14 days in rehab. I'm back home after 4 days. That's pretty good. Yeah, I know. I'm home. I'm just sitting down. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy to be here. There's no way I can say how happy I feel. I'm here, and I don't feel any pain, and I'm just 4 days post-surgery, and it's fantastic. And summertime, and I can hear the birds from my bedroom, as opposed to all the commotion that happens in the hospital when people pass through the highway or get into your room, so that's pretty good. But I didn't just go there by chance. I actually prepared myself for the surgery for a long time before. And so at some time later I'll tell you what I did, because I did get ready for this. 7:30 at night, the little birds are chirping and we're watching a movie. And I got home about 2 this afternoon. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling tired, but I'm feeling good. I feel just like a baby. I need to sleep a lot. Aside from that, no pain. I'm just doing well. I'm just looking forward to a quiet weekend. And that's great. I need to do a lot of puttering and organizing here. You know, it doesn't matter how much you plan first before you get here. Like, for instance, I realized that all the setup I have on the top floor, which was meant to keep me on the top floor, I'm not going to need. I can manage the 4 stairs down quite easily with crutches, and so I'll probably spend my time inside the house and going out to the front porch, and that I will feel a lot better and freer than if I were just stuck on the upper floor. So that's great. But there's a lot of tweaking to be done, like little things like, you know, there's a chair in the way, or I needed the chair with casters to sit in the kitchen to be able to do stuff, because it's really nice to be on crutches or to have a walker, but you can cook with standing with a walker. So, but being on a office chair, just a regular office chair, it's fantastic. I can wheel around, I can turn around quickly, I can get things from the fridge. So for me, it gives me way more independence, so that's great. And that's it for tonight. Today is July 12th. It's my 5th day after bilateral hip resurfacing. I'm sitting on the carport at home, just having coffee. It's wonderful to be home. A couple of things that I didn't know about hip resurfacing is that often there's some swelling after in the area where the incision was done. But what it converted into is stepping on the scale this morning was 12 pounds in 4 days. Up, I mean, that's a lot of swelling. So it's everything is in the area of the incision, so just in the thigh. So below the knee is fine, and even my knees are fine. But that's something that, you should consider as part of something that could happen. It doesn't happen every time. And I'm going to monitor how it goes down over the next few weeks. So what I do is I just keep my legs up as much as possible, walk regularly on my crutches or with my walker, get a lot of water to drink, take my vitamins and everything. But the idea is if you need to deal with that, I think it affects how you feel because the legs feel very swollen. And on the plus side, I feel it's just great. I had some friends over this morning. I'm able to, I found something fantastic. I put an office chair in my kitchen, and I can roll around, whiz around anywhere I want. I can go into the fridge, wash dishes, prepare food, go all the way to the front of the back door without any trouble, just rolling around and just hanging on to the furniture around. So it gives me a mobility I wouldn't have otherwise. And I never heard that from an occupational therapist. I just kind of sat in my kitchen and said, now what? So that's it for now.
Done.
Okay, this is my first time attempting to self-inject with an anti-clotic medication, and really there's a psychological block. I don't mind doing anything, but giving myself a needle is something too much, really. So I'm trying to open this thing. A nice little tiny needle, and it's supposed to be given in the subcutaneous fat in your belly. This is disgusting. So I already put some alcohol there before I turned the camera on. I had a psychological block, and I don't know if I can really do it. Honestly, I don't know. Do you want to push it in? Okay, I need to do it, so. Shit. I'm dying. I don't want to do this. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No. Maybe I'll count to 300. Hey, let me try this again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What else did I do that's really gross in my life that I could remember? Don't throw up on me. Okay. Turn on the camera. I would have never ever imagined that a week after my bilateral hip resurfacing, I'd be sitting in a restaurant with my boyfriend having salad and pizza, and I just did 3 flights of stairs up with my crutches, and I feel absolutely fantastic. I feel like each day is great. I feel pretty good. This is my first real outing today, where I'm actually going out for a restaurant and going to just run some errands, so that's pretty good. Just 7 days past the surgery.